In this pencast, we're going to be using the counting principle, combinations, and permutations to compute probabilities. Alright, so this problem says, you are on a chess team made up of 15 players. What is the probability that you will be chosen if a 3-person team is selected at random? So for this problem, we're going to be using the combinations of n objects taken r at a time. So this principle says the number of combinations of r objects taken from a group of distinct objects of n distinct objects is denoted by nc sub r and is given by the formula nc sub r equals n factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. Alright, so step 1 for this problem is going to be to find all the combinations. Alright, so if we're wanting to find all the combinations of a 3-person team, we know that we have 15 total players, so our n is going to be equal to 15, and our r is going to be equal to 3. So what we have is 15c sub 3, which is equal to 15 factorial for 15 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. Alright, so we're not going to simplify that now. We'll wait till a little later to do that. So step 2 is going to be to find out how many of those combinations that you are a part of. Alright, so assuming that you're on the team, that means that there are 14 people left and that we need to choose 2 more people. So now our total number is actually 14 and we only need to choose 2 more people, so our r is going to be 2. So for that we have 14 choose 2, which is equal to 14 factorial over 14 minus 2 factorial times 2 factorial. Alright, so now we continue to step 3, which is to calculate the probability. Alright, so to calculate the probability, we're going to put the combinations that you are a part of over the total combinations. So we're going to have 14 factorial over, let's simplify this to 12 factorial, 2 factorial, all of that over 15 factorial over, let's simplify this to 12 factorial, 3 factorial. Alright, so we can simplify that to 14 factorial, 12 factorial, 3 factorial, all over 12 factorial, 2 factorial, 15 factorial. Alright, so the 12 factorials cancel out. So now we're left with 14 factorial, 3 factorial over 15 factorial, 2 factorial. Alright, so the 14 factorial cancels with the 15 factorial to leave us just with 15, since all the other numbers are the same. And the 3 factorial and the 2 factorial cancel out, leaving us just 3. So our final answer is 3 over 15, or 1/5. And that's the probability that we find using combinations.